Welcome to the BlokNgrab product presentation. Introducing BlokNgrab, a new concept for down clamping machine parts onto fixtures by utilizing part features produced during the first machining operation. BlokNgrab is a low-profile, fixture-mounted, customizable down clamping device that provides the user with a fixed set of simultaneously achieved up-down and in-out movements by turning one actuation screw. Let's take a closer look at BlokNgrab. BlokNgrab is comprised of a housing, block, actuating screw, 2 thrust washers, a crimped nut, and 2 shoulder screws. Let's attach BlokNgrab to a fixture. Let's watch BlokNgrab move. Position 1, actuating screw turn clockwise. BlokNgrab is down and in position to clamp your part onto a fixture. All clamping forces are down. The block is in place and has locked the housing into a static shape. Your part is now securely down clamped onto your fixture with BlokNgrab. Position 2, actuating screw turn counterclockwise. Counterclockwise rotation of actuating screw forces thrust washers to move block up. The block is now unlocked to allow unclamping and housing contraction to begin. The unclamp process has begun. Position 3, actuating screw turn counterclockwise. Counterclockwise rotation of actuating screw continues to raise block and lift housing above fixture. Housing rise is limited by length of shoulder screws. The housing is now raised to its limit and housing contraction will begin. Position 4, actuating screw turn counterclockwise. Counterclockwise rotation of actuating screw continues to raise block. However, the housing has already been raised to its limit, so the housing must begin to contract inward. Housing contracts inward as both angled ledges engage. Inward movement of housing is in process. Position 5, actuating screw turned counterclockwise. Counterclockwise rotation of actuating screw raises block to limit and housing is fully contracted inward. Housing and block ledges are fully engaged. Inward movement of housing is maximum. BlokNgrab is locked in the up position. Your part is now unclamped. Time to unload part and load another part. Position 6, actuating screw turned clockwise. Clockwise rotation of actuating screw lowers block, which allows housing ledges to spring out. Both angled ledges on block continue to support housing above fixture and part. Outward movement of housing is in process. Position 7, actuating screw turn clockwise. Clockwise rotation of actuating screw lowers block, which allows the housing ledges to move out. Both angled ledges on block continue to support housing. Block begins to slide down the lead radius provision of housing. The block and down clamp functions are about to begin. Position 8, actuating screw turned clockwise. Clockwise rotation of the actuating screw continues to lower block and housing down. The block is about to enter into a locked position as it slides down the lead radius provision. The down clamp process has begun. Position 9, actuating screw turn clockwise. BlokNgrab is down and in position to clamp your part onto a fixture. All clamping forces are down. The block is in place and has locked the housing into a static shape. Your part is now securely down clamped onto your fixture with BlokNgrab. Now, let's watch BlokNgrab make its moves. Customizing the housing ledges is required in order to down clamp at part areas produced during the first CNC machining operation. These new concepts must be understood, and more detail is presented at the usage area of this website. Continue to learn more about BlokNgrab by viewing the other areas of this website.